Hello, everybody. Hello, how's it going? Yes, good, great, perfect, amazing, incredible, terrible. How are we feeling? It's good to see you. It has been a little bit. I hope you've been having an absolutely wonderful week so far. I have been. I can only describe it as secretly suffering. For the past few days, I have the new video in the works, which is the next video is not a solo video, it is another video. I have been suffering through that for the past few days. It has been an experience. I hope you will look forward to it. Fingers crossed I can actually complete it. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Okay, hello, this is the first time catching a stream. Welcome. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Here about today's video spot. This video does not have a sponsor, nor does this stream have a sponsor. For all legal intents and purposes, this is a joke made by chat and not real. Saw the cookies saga the other day. A culinary student and low-key considered reverse engineering the cookies. If I can't do it, someone I know probably can. I would be indebted to you for the rest of my life. If you could tell me how I could make those cookies. Listen, baking is my worst enemy, but I will learn how to bake for those cookies. Hello, Unlimited Dreamer. Thank you very much for becoming a gamer. And thank you for the 2 months, Milk Queen. It's very kind. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, hello. It's good to see you. Well, I just hit 35k shares. I hope Wrath likes a messy inventory. Is our inventory messy right now? I mean, it's kind of messy, so it wouldn't be that big of a difference. We've got some things to do today. We got some stuff to do. The main thing that I've got that we have to get up to.
Yes, Sublego.
Oh, thank you very much for the 12 months, D. This is very kind indeed. Did you breed End Singer already? No, we're nowhere close to that yet. We're just finishing up Stormblood, I hope so. We've got a little bit. What's this Sunday? This Sunday is Solo's birthday. Wow, Solo will be turning 2 years old. This Sunday, February 23rd, was the original day of Solo's creation. So that'll be this Sunday. I'm very excited. I would like to hopefully be able to clear Shinryu on Solo's birthday. We shall see how Shinryu treats us. Hello, Sonatic. How is it going? Hello. Thank you. I hope you've been doing well, Sonatic. I hope everything is going good. I hope so indeed. It was your first live stream, but because of your videos, I started playing 14 again. Oh, well, I hope you've been enjoying 14. I hope I haven't placed a curse upon your household. I have a lot of stuff to do. None of this is the stuff that I have to do. We have to make a deep gold set instead. So I need this. I need deep gold shield, helmet of fending, chest of fending, gauntlets of fending, boots of fending, and then Smilodon trousers of fending. All right, so we got the pants. The trousers are going to be a little bit more work, but thank you very much for the gifted Unlimited Dreamers. It's very kind of you. Thank you. So we're hoping to get most of this done. I have a lot of the materials already. My main problem is the Smilodon set, because the Smilodon means that I have to have my leatherworker at a point where it can use my actual crafter gear, and it definitely is not. But it's not that far away. We could probably get there in like one leave quest. It just depends on what the leave quests are at this point. Yeah, none of those are going to make a difference. It feels weird to be back on solo after everything I've been doing this week, but should be fine. That means you're going through decent. We already went through decent hell. As you can see, our guild is sitting at only $326,000. This was it was a lot. It's a lot. It's a little bit of a lot. Hello, welcome back, long-time viewer. Really, the only thing keeping me sane right now, landlord issues are driving me insane. I wish you the absolute best. I hope it goes very quickly and easily for you. I need to jump to Kugane and check out any leave quests. Stream 2 of Reminding Rat to add solo wink wonk. I will, you know what? How about this? Ruby? I'm going to, right now, do a /random20. Okay? If it gets a nat 20, I will stop everything I'm doing. I will go get solo wink wonk, and I will put it into the emotes right this exact second. If I get anywhere between a 1 and a 9, I'm never adding solo wink wonk. And if I get between a 10 and a 19, then I will do it after stream. How does that sound? That sounds pretty fair to me, I think. I think that's a pretty good one. I think that's pretty good. All right, perfect. Absolutely fantastic. And your number is 4. All right, solo wink wonk is gone forever. It shall never appear in the stream ever again. If you get a nat 1, I'll make you another thing. All right, no nat 1 for the other thing. Wink wonk forever betrayed. PO left on the ground as per usual. Absolutely tragic. Hello, Blue. How's it going? How are you doing? How are you feeling? This is not what we're going for. I need to go over here for my leave quests. I don't know what wink wonk was, but rip all the same. I will take a brief poke at it. Probably, I will probably actually just try and get it onto the stream in a bit, but I will delay it for a brief moment for the funnies. Gazelskin Bracers of Fending. Thank you for the 5 gifted unlimited dreamer. This incredibly kind is the thank you. I'm not just thank you. It's very kind. You're basically making cross-eyed derpy wrath anyway? How dare you? Corselet of Scouting, Boots of Casting, Corselet of Scouting, Braces of... Okay.
BRB stalking.
Bracers, if febdebug of Fending, please. Oh, God. Do you not want the unlockable abilities from the Leatherworker role quests? I have not gotten the unlockable abilities from any of the role quests so far, and I don't believe I'm going to change that. Gazelle, Skin, Boots of Casting. These are a lot of ingredients. Is there anything that's less? Breeches of Maiming, Tricorn, Circle of Tiger Leather. Okay, that's 150k. Thank you very much for the 2 butts, Duckering. It's very kind. And thank you, Like a Pie, for the 11 butts. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you... Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, now that I remember... Don't worry, this is not my final form. You will see in March. And Wrath, keep the grind as a solo. I believe you can get to the end. Thank you, Ultimate Dreamer. It's very kind. You have reminded me that it is February, and I have not given YouTube chat their free gifteds since February. So here, you get 5 of them now. Congratulations, YouTube chat. There you go. I'm just allowed to do that like twice a month, and then the rest of them I'll put out on Solo's birthday. That sounds like a good plan. Thank you for the 300 bits OTC music. It's very kind. Doing custom deliveries. I don't know if... No, actually, wait a second. You might be right. I think this is maybe the first time that... Oh no, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of, these. But this is the first time since A Realm Reborn that I actually have access to the thing that we would need to craft for this. This is, still just as expensive as everything else. But I mean, hey, that's nice. That's pretty cool if I do say so myself. Manipulation is so... It is a very good skill. You're not wrong. I just haven't had a reason to use it yet, so I shall avoid it. You know what? You're right. I think we need... I feel like my background music is louder than usual. Maybe down to 35? There we go. I think we need our custom deliveries anyway for some reason, so... Thank you for becoming a gamer, Mega Infernate. This is very kind of you. Also very good taste. Manipulation is the only thing that's locked, yes, especially if you don't allow yourself quest rewards. Yeah, it's not that I particularly lock manipulation behind quest rewards, but also, man, some of those crafting quests are just a little bit horrific. Would you need the custom deliveries or scripts? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, but I'm pretty sure if I did need it, I'd need it on gathering scripts instead of crafting. Either way, it's just one. Couldn't do it. You'd have to unsync. This man is way stronger than me. No. You could do it. I believe in you. I know you could. Do not give up the faith in yourself before you have even attempted it. You could do it. Easy peasy. Maelstrom material. Does Eureka give actual job experience though? I don't think it gives actual job XP. I think it's Bozja that gives actual job experience. But Eureka does not. If I remember right. Junkmonger. I need some stuff. Maybe it's the scrap salvager. Maelstrom material, please. I don't know how many of these I need. Maelstrom material component. And then I need 3 per. So I'll just do 9. That should probably be more than enough. And then I'll leave myself a few hand-ins that I could do on, what's it called? I could do a few hand-ins on my gatherer if I needed. Believe in the rat that believes in you. Exactly, Blue. You understand. On the triple triad grind, and it's so tiring, but the grind has to continue. It must. It must indeed, and I believe the triple triad grind will come to an end very soon. Probably, maybe not really, but it will be fine. You will get there. It's soon relative to the heat death of the universe, so that's got to count for something. You'd also unlock the Ruby C custom delivery Aura Princess, or the 2 firmament ones for the other 6. Ruby C would likely be the best. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do have more custom deliveries I can unlock now. That's kind of weird to think about. But yes, I have, oh, I forgot to tell you. A few weeks ago, I had to face off against my ultimate fear. So, you know how, if you do frozen pizzas, right? If you're making a frozen pizza, the frozen pizza says on the box that you're supposed to just put the pizza on the oven rack, right? You're just supposed to put it in there. You don't put it on like a thing. You just put it straight into the oven, right? This is a terrible fear for me because in my brain, the cheese is going to fall off the sides of the pizza, go to the bottom of my oven, and then catch on fire. But I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever. Fine. I'm going to just put the pizza in the oven anyway. And so I put the pizza in the oven like it told me to, and would you believe it? Some of the cheese fell off of the pizza, and it did not... No, you're not supposed to use an oven tray. It specifically says not to use an oven tray. You're just not supposed to. And so I put it in, and some of the pizza fell off the side. It did not catch on fire, but the cheese is now burnt to the bottom of my oven, and I have to clean that sometime soon. But that greatest fear came to life with that one. That was horrifying. I know, right? It does sound like a mistake, but all of them say to do it in the instructions. It's horrific. What was I doing? What was I in the middle of crafting? A maelstrom material. I'm just gonna finish it as culinarian because I can do that a lot easier. A lot easier indeed. Put a tray on the shelf below the pizza. Oh, okay. That does make more sense. Did one of my... Oh, my necklace broke. Everything is currently breaking. Alright, well. I will fix the things that are breaking by cooking them. Toss them around in a frying pan. What a masterpiece. You just ordered delivery? I could use some delivery right now. That could be nice. I might get some delivery later. I was thinking about it. I have, I'm trying to not spend a lot of money on eating food. So I've been attempting to avoid getting delivery and stuff and just like going places instead, which is surprisingly a big difference. But you know, it's a lot of work. I might just get some food for tonight because I've spent all day working and I am ready to not exist anymore. I'm just about ready to be done. That could be nice. Why do they call it of-in when you of-in the cold of out hot eat the food? I think that's maybe our most said phrase and probably still continues to be my favorite. Like of all of the jokes that we have shared and enjoyed together, that's still probably peak for me. Hello, will this get me to level 70? No. Hello, will this get me to level 70? Yes, perfect. Okay, now Leatherworker can do its job. Never mind. I need to get it some more stuff. Mastering the Hand 3. What the heck is that? Tantacles tells me to tell you to buy a boat. Well, unfortunately, all I could do was give Tantacles the power of interacting with the chocobo. I can't also allow such things. Where am I going? What was I doing? I had to do something. Oh, how many scripts did I get? I got 180 scripts for those turn-ins. That's what I was looking for. And then that should make me enough. Maybe. It says the chocobo is also acceptable. Okay, perfect. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Where is my... How does one resist the call of eating out? Well... The only way I do it is by indulging myself for the foods that I enjoy cooking and enjoy eating the most. And then, yeah, having like a budget and writing it out on paper and then seeing like I'm spending X amount of money on eating this food, or I could spend this much instead. And then you realize, wow, I don't have the money for that. Then you don't. It works out great. It's perfect. Sometimes having quick meals are a godsend. Oh yeah, absolutely. Something that's quick and painless and zero effort is definitely helpful. Where's my leather working? Here is my leather working. Just the knife. There's no offhand. I have to get the 330 offhand? Yes. My level 330 for my Hide Kings all. Insufficient armory space. I could throw that one out. That's perfect. Great. Okay. Leather worker is upgraded and ready to go. We're gonna check out my Wondrous Tales real quick. I don't remember if this is a doable Wondrous Tales. I'm just gonna keep this hidden down here for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do 6 of them. That's not the worst thing in the entire world. I could technically complete this if I felt like it. I don't know if I feel like it, but I could technically complete this if I felt like it. We will see how I'm feeling later. I am, right now, just going to be hard focused on getting these crafts done. I'm going to do the worst one first. The Smilodon Trousers of Fending is by far going to be the worst. Do I have the stuff to make dirt? I don't, but I could go get it. I'd rather go get this and make the materials high quality, because I do not have very much for durium and the like. Okay. Half of the answer to the ultimate question. Thank you, thank you. 21 months of being a gamer ultimate saint is incredibly kind of you. Thank you very much. You simply go, wow, I could have 3 times as much food if I throw it into the toaster oven myself. That does also help. Light Iron Woman got her first Wondrous Tales that immediately gave you 1 line and was set up for 3. Sometimes I just have to believe that it's not real. None of it is real. We live in a simulation, and my goal in this simulation is to have things go terribly for me and be really funny. And that's it. That's the only thing keeping me sane right now. Don't talk to me. How dare you? That's not true, Takato. You are very real. I think I'm the one that's not real. I think, if anything, I would be the one that is currently not real. I wish I could tell you about this video that I'm working on, but I'm gonna be honest, half of the point of this video is going to be for the ridiculous shock that you see, the shock that you experience when you see that I have put out this video is going to be truly the funniest thing of all time. So I just can't get myself to talk about it, but I want to so badly. Today was a very difficult day, and I am so tired. Did you try to solo WoW? No, I haven't done that one. Not that one. Excited for the Wrath Games Raid Shadow Legends Let's Play? No, absolutely. Please no. They got the one sponsor from me because it was the thing. You can't be a YouTuber and not have a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, okay? I don't think I'm ever doing it again unless they pay me stupid amounts of money. I need you to understand. If I'm doing another Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, it's because they offered me a ridiculous amount of money and I literally got them for every single penny they would give me before they said no. Oh, a honey sponsor. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Wow. When did you do a raid sponsor? It was a long time ago. It was right after I released the Ultima video. So back when I defeated 2.0, A Realm Reborn. That was a pretty good, that was a long time. It was right after that I made the video, man, what was it? How I ruined my Final Fantasy 14 challenge. And we did a little perfect solo retrospective of the little things that I could have done better. Are we still on your boyfriend trial, my lord? Yes, we are. We are indeed. Chat. No, I'm not still online. I'm working. I can't be online. I'm working. That's how this works. Where am I? Silver. That's what we need. Quarry mill. Okay. When you find easy recipes that kick butt, that deters me from ordering. Found a recipe for yapchae? How do I say that? How do I pronounce that word? With pan-roasted veggies, and it's amazing and so simple and quick. I unfortunately have the suffering that most of the food that I really like, most of the recipes that I make that I enjoyed the most, takes a long time to cook. So it doesn't really work great. Thank you very much for the 8 months shorted fuse. It's very kind of you. Honestly, I hate sponsors and I feel they ruin content. But if you got them for compilations of the solo seasons, when you take all the videos for next pack and put them in one, I feel that's fine. I also feel like sponsors ruin videos, and that's why I haven't really done them since the Sakurako one, except for on that one big compilation video for Heavensward. Like that one, it felt alright, but I don't really like putting sponsors in solo videos. But at the same time, you gotta understand, I don't like taking your money. I feel very, very bad when you folks support me, because you're just little gamers, and I'm just a little gamer. I should not be taking money from you. I'm just hanging out. It's enough for me that you're here, is like the funny thing that everybody will say, but at the same time, it's like that really is it. You hanging out is more than enough. And then I feel bad when you support me monetarily, because I feel like I am taking your money, and that feels terrible. With a sponsor, it's like I'm taking money from a corporation to say something for a minute. I feel much better about that because I hate corporations. I hate corporations, so I want to take all of their money, and I don't want to take yours, so that way we can all be happy. We can all be happy and comfortable, and it's fine. What if you're taking Bezos money? Bezos money I'm fine with. That one I don't feel bad about. The Twitch Primes, we take the Bezos money. I'm taking money from a corporation. I'm not taking it from you, and that's the most important to me. And I just don't really... I don't know how to describe it other than I feel bad. It's not like I can just say that you don't do whatever, but
we like you smile.
Thank you, Jedi. Here's gift subs right now. Lemon, you're not allowed to. After the last thing you did, you're not allowed to gift subs for at least another 2 months. A necessary evil for the vast majority of full-time content creators, unfortunately. It is an understandable one. But I will see if I ever actually become a full-time creator, if that changes things for me. Like, in terms of how many sponsors I take. We shall see.
But can we gift DOMs?
That's... Sure, you can gift DOMs instead of subs. Thank you very much for the Prime reboot, and thank you, Takito, for the gifted. It's very... Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very kind. That is the most magical automod I've ever seen in my life. I'm allowing it. That's hilarious. All DOMs are gifts unless you're an ungrateful maggot. Oh, God. Absolute masterpiece. Okay, what do I,
No DOM will be accepted unless it is the guy currently turned into a dragon.
You know, I think you might be right. I think you might be correct.
Consider we think you are pretty cool and pretty funny.
Thank you. It's very nice. It's very kind of you. Hello, Cadus. Welcome home. I hope you had a good day. And at the very least, I hope you can have some nice relaxation at the end of the day. That is the most important. I have to craft things. I need to make the durium. I need to not get distracted. Goldsmithing, durium. I make this high quality. Why does every single one of my crafting bars... Why?
Setting calendar for 2 months from now.
Limit. Thank you for the 100. It's very kind. No. Okay, listen. Let's just do a quick little experiment. Everybody just pay attention real quick. Just sit here with me for a moment. Let's just take a look at what my bar is currently. I've got Alt 1 for my Waste Not 2. I have Shift 1 for my Innovation. Control 1 for Veneration. I have Basic Touch, Standard, and Advanced Touch stacked on top of each other. And I have Byragots on Control 4. Let's just swap over to Blacksmith. Sure. All right, now Waste Not is on Shift 1 and Innovation is on Shift 2. And Basic and Standard are the only ones. I don't have the extra. All right, Armorer. Okay, same deal, except Advanced Touch is over in the corner by itself.
So we aren't supposed
Carpenter.
to give you money?
Sure, we've got that one. Great. And then this is... Why is every single one of my crafting bars different? What happened?
Chat, remember to send all your love and support for next stream. Wrath is such an amazing streamer, and Super Colin Sweet even helped me in my time of need without me asking him to.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Yeah, you're not supposed to give me money. You're supposed to be here and hang out.
Is Xeno's X solo doomed yaoi? Or do you headcanon it works out in the end?
Is Xenos solo doomed? Yeah, I think it is doomed yaoi, unfortunately. I think it is unfortunately and sadly a doomed yaoi forever. And thank you, D. It is very kind. And you don't have to... as nice... as wonderful. I'm glad that you think I'm a good streamer. You don't have to worry about it. If you need something, especially because you're one of my mods, you have a job. The least I can do is support you when you need things. Don't worry about it. Get the heck out of here. Not the doomed yaoi, no. Yeah, I really don't know what I could have possibly done to create this monstrosity, but every single one of my crafting bars is different. This is a safe space for people with messy craft or hotbars. I am also people. Okay, thank goodness. I'm glad it's not just me. I just needed the one durium, right? Yes, okay. So... I could trial synth this, but I think I should be fine. I'll definitely be fine if I get a good right off the bat. I just need to monitor where I'm at with this. It's an 80 durability. I should be able to get it easy. 3 gets 746. I currently need 1200. Yeah, I might as well. And then I could just buy Regots and finish it. And then the Veneration. Hotbar copy was like a 2.0 thing. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that in my life. Yeah, okay, we made it. That's easy peasy. The first of our armor set is crafted. And now we get to move on to the hard parts. No, actually, wait a second. I think I am still 10 levels below me. These crafts are just barely 10 levels below. Okay, hold on. This is the easiest day of my life. I will take it. You're never gonna see me complain about a free breakfast, okay? That is not true. I will absolutely complain about a free breakfast as if I was Gordon Ramsay himself. But that's just for funsies. It's just because it's really funny to do that. Where's groundwork? I'll do groundwork instead. I feel like there needs to be a sub goal or something to get Wrath to do all the crafter and gatherer quests. I'm just going to say the last time that I gave chat a goal to get me to do a class quest, I got not raw intuition. I got inner release. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. Is there anything else in the game that's gonna be like inner release? No, I do not think there is a single thing that will be the situation that we have with inner release, but I do think that's very funny. Don't see any downsides to manipulation. Yeah, I don't either, but I didn't see any downsides to inner release. At the very least, you know, manipulation is only a positive. It's not like it removes anything for it. I am missing a merit leather, which needs merit hide. So we've got to go get some merit hide. I thought I already had everything, okay? Azim step, please. Where in the Azim step is the merit hide is my question. I think it's the elephants, right? Yeah, because it doesn't replace anything. So it shouldn't be a problem. Wrath would complain if his bagel isn't circular enough at the free breakfast. I make my own bagels, okay? I am allowed to complain if their bagels are bad. I have earned that. That is my right. What's the current goal? The current goal is we've got to get some gear upgrades for my dear paladin. Inner release mistake is only a mistake right now, and for like most of Shadowbringers and part of Endwalker. I'd say like most of Endwalker. I still haven't decided actually if I'm finishing with 6.0. Endwalker is 6, right? Or is that Shadowbringers? Oh yeah, okay, so 6.0. I never made the decision on if I was finishing at 6.0 or 6.55. I'm not sure, honestly. You dumb, what's wrong with inner release? Oh, I went over it in the recent video, but basically, inner release makes it so that I can only get my crit direct hits on fell cleaves now, and because I have to focus on healing with my 1-2-3 combo, I don't get to use fell cleave. Some bosses I can do fell cleaves, right? So it's not an all-encompassing, but for the majority of bosses and for the bosses where it matters, I absolutely cannot use fell cleaves during the fight because I have to be focused on healing instead. I don't think this pushes Warrior over the line for any of our current fights, but it does mean that any fight that Warrior is able to do will have to be a longer fight, or I will have to be a lot riskier with my attacks. Yeah, more Paladin gaming. Oh my god, the amount of Paladins that came out of the woodworks and were screaming in my comments for the last video, you're ridiculous. The lot of you are ridiculous. Alright, out of all of the classes that I have added to the roster, when I added Gunbreaker, everybody was like pretty happy for a moment. When I added Sage, nobody cared. But the second that I start using Paladin, oh my god, every other comment was Paladin! Let's go! Golden class! It's ridiculous. And I kind of love it. It kind of makes me want to do Paladin more because it's hilarious. Hello, chat. Hello, Dynamite. How's it going? Why don't you just double weave raw intuition into inner release? Oh. That would be beautiful if it made any.
At 6.0 since 55 would set people up to push you to Dawn Trail.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but I kind of like the idea of it
Waiting
just
for
ending
Monk
with
to
that
get the
kind of open
spotlight.
ending, you know? Waiting for Monk to get the spotlight? But maybe in 9.3 or something, we can make that work. I kind of, okay, you, under, I grew up with the video game Shadow of the Colossus, right? Shadow of the Colossus, masterpiece of a video game, it's got that open ending of like them going off on the to see where they go next. They're walking off towards their future. I think I'm okay with that being Solo's ending, you know? Just waltzing off towards Taral. And we can know in our heart of hearts that Solo is enjoying his time on the beach. What item am I looking for? I just needed the Merit Heights. That was enough for them. That singular drop of 3 would have been more than enough. This tannin I have to craft. 5 persimmons is a little bit much, but okay. Solo retiring and letting someone else take up the mantle for him. That could be cute. Don't remember Shadow of the Colossus ending that way? Okay, I'm going to spoil a game that is probably 20 years old at this point. So if you have not played Shadow of the Colossus and plan on doing it, you can close your ears for like, give me 30 seconds. All right, I have a 30-second timer. You are now closing your ears.
Patches finish storylines wherever it finishes, often before the DT story starts being built up. Stop, there might be nice. Also Shadow of the Colossus mention, my favorite game ever.
Truly a masterpiece. So basically, the ending for Shadow of the Colossus is that your boy dies, but then the girl is revived like she was meant to be, right? She is brought back to life, and it's her just walking off with Agro. And that's it. That is the ending. That's the open ending that I'm talking about. Like that kind of waltz off where they don't give you a real pure conclusion, but you know. Okay, you can now open your ears again. Gladiator's a good pick to start. Till stuff starts sinking at or about level 26. Yeah, it takes a long time for Paladin to become useful, which is why it was so much work. Yes,
Actually,
yes, no, you're
doesn't
correct.
die.
Yep.
He gets turned into a baby and she finds him after Dormin resurrects her.
Yep, yeah, that was it. No, it's been many years, but that is the more accurate. I can barely remember that cutscene. Just the tiniest bit. All right, no more talking about it. No more spoiler. Does that make any sense to anyone that did not already play it? No. So I'm not that worried about it. It's fine. Just Toy, you're talking about ending? No. I'm talking about the ending of things. I'm talking about the ending of stories and the like. Bam. Don't understand much anymore. Me either, not Janet. Me either. Where's the, this, for this? Yes. Alchemist? Yes.
Shadow of the Colossus will be 20 years old as of October 18.
No. That can't be real. This gotta be, this is a funny joke, right? You said that is a funny joke. That's all it was, right? It's just a funny joke. I can't believe it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it did come out 2025. That sounds about right. That's how you feel about Kingdom Hearts 2? Do not. Don't you dare. Don't even tell me. I don't want to know how old Kingdom Hearts 2 is. You missed last stream? What are you doing? Why are you trying to make 385 gear? Because I am in need of 385 gear for the shins of Ryu. I also need rubber. Latex from level 5 trees.
What's worse is that recent remake was 7 years 2 weeks ago, 3.
I didn't think about it. You're attacking the tail, not the shins. Well, you could be the shins. You never know. Latex. Oh, chat. I have picked up watching anime again recently. I have not watched anime in a long time, I don't think. Like I would watch like a little bits of it, but now I have properly picked up watching anime again. I've mostly been rewatching things that I used to enjoy. I have a question. What is the general public opinion on Shokugeki no Soma on Food Wars? You're sick, gamer. Oh, I hope you get better, Orangey. Or, if you ate a tinier version of yourself, then you would be fine. The little oranges, they give you vitamin C. Takes care of you. Weirdo show, understandable. Okay, yep. Used to be one of the most popular anime, then it just died. I don't think it died. I think it ended. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was like super, super popular. I have not... Cannibalism, no! Sorry, I didn't think about it. You're right. Oh, it's my mistake. And then I get to make this leather. I don't think I have ever watched past season 2. And so I've gone back and I've rewatched it. And it is horrifically low quality. But I'm, like, just... I don't mean, like, the show. I mean, like, literally, it's maybe 480p. It's the max quality I can watch this show at. Oh, man. Catching up on your votes right now, but hope it's going well. It's going pretty good. Thank you, thank you. When they actually talk about the food and cookie, it's fantastic. Yes, no, that's the best part. I completely ignore no, don't explain things. I don't want to be spoiled, and nor do I want to know what that means. But I really like when they're talking about the food and making the things, because it's like, it inspires me to want to cook things, because it's really cool. I hate when they eat the food. Can we take that part out? Can we just leave the bit where they cook it? We could... Where am I? What was I doing? Married leather. Married leather crafted already. Okay. Armorer. Boots. Watch Dan to Dan. It has Dan in the name, just like me, so you know it's good. Oh, okay. I forgot to just hit the button that wins it. Which is better right now? 29.37. Okay, all right. Well, I'm hitting that one. 2,200 just for that. Sure, I've got no complaints. Gotta do Delicious in Dungeon. I have been told that. I tried reading Delicious in Dungeon, and it was like... Don't get me wrong. I've watched many a slow burn in my life. I've read many a slow burn in my life. Delicious in Dungeon is so slow.
Why do they call it food war when war people out not war in cook the food?
You know what? I didn't think about it that way. They'd call it relax, but I could, come on. Like, could I just... At the very start of this manga, they set up such high stakes. Such high stakes. And then they just don't care? Like they're taking 20 years to walk 2 feet. With the stakes that you've set up for this manga, you gotta speed it up a little bit. Have a little bit of care. Come on. He had the exact same take and couldn't watch anymore. Okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy. But yeah, they set up the stakes and then they cook the steaks. They constantly care. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just like, in my mind, I feel like they should be rushing for the stakes that they set up instead of just kind of like, you know, very much being, hey, I'm kind of feeling a sandwich right now. But yeah, I do agree with you, Cadis. I get that bit. That's the only reason that I'm thinking, like, maybe I'm gonna go and watch the show instead of reading the manga, and I might like that a bit more. Truly beautiful. Truly beautiful. About to start Dungeon Meshing next week. It just seemed like fun vibes. It absolutely could be. 100%. Go watch it. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it for the little bits. It just didn't catch me. And it was just kind of, it just felt a little weird. Maybe the show was a lot better than the manga for pacing. I don't know. Oh, I did the thing. I have to, wait. Sword. Beetle glue. All right, we gotta go get some beetle glue, everybody. Hold your horses. Hold the phones. Put the current caller on hold. Hang up on them. We're gonna make a sword. Will Solo ever make any relic weapons? I don't know. Maybe. You like Dungeon Meshi so much you speedrun the manga? So good. Understandable. I could see it. I could definitely see it. I'm gonna give it another chance with the show and see if that makes me appreciate it more. But we're gonna have to see. Hello, Slider. Thank you for the gifted. Relic weapons are entirely quest rewards. Well, I consider relic weapon quest rewards the same that I would consider leave quests. I am putting in all of the work to make this thing. It is just given to me through a quest dialogue. It's different than why I ban most quests, which is I go up to this thing, I talk to 2 people, and then I get a full set of eye level 180 gear. You know? Very true. It's Geralt making them, not Solo. You know what? I could give you that one. I could be convinced in that direction. Oh, gift membership. Neat. Twitch stuff, I'll take what you can get. Welcome. Well, I mean, the YouTube membership gets you into the credits on the videos, so that's pretty good. Pretty huge. It's got its ups. Moth scales and rhino beetle are all in not Ruby C. Where's that other area? It's the one right next to Rulger's Reach. The peaks. There it is. YouTube membership also gets you neat videos. Yeah, that's true. There are YouTube member exclusive videos. I do also have at least one of the ones that I made uploaded onto Twitch, so you should be able to watch the Wrath Goes to TwitchCon if you're a Twitch sub, but you could definitely watch it on YouTube if you have a YouTube membership now. Congratulations. You have unlocked secret video content. And also, I don't know when, I might do it on Saturday, but I'm going to upload another members only video on YouTube, which is the ending for the last video as it should have been. before I got obliterated by copyright like 4 times and had to continuously remake it. I'm just gonna put the original one on and not worry about it. Because I can do that for members only videos and I don't have to care. It'll be perfect. I'm not subscribed, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, no, please don't ever feel like you're obligated to or anything. And please don't ever feel like I'm trying to drive you towards that. I just feel an obligation that if you are supporting me, I should give you stuff like that. You should have like a silly little thing that makes it worth it for you, you know? But yeah, no, don't ever feel like you have. I don't mean to imply that at all. Reverse psychology, you are now obligated. Wondering why that wasn't mentioned? By which wasn't mentioned? I don't know what you're talking about. Boo, woo, members only copyright, let's go. At least it's only like stealing some of my money, even though it is not at all what they're saying it is. So it works out, it's fine. Even just subscribing to the channel and you even liking the video supports it. Exactly. You watching the stream right now is supporting me. That's all I can ask for. I'll never ask for anything more than that. Sometimes I'll make funny jokes. Still believe Solo's run will be halted by something completely stupid no one ever thought about. Not a dungeon, not a boss. You know, I'll be honest with you. If that is how I go out, I'm fine with that. If that's the ending for Solo, is just the most ridiculously stupid thing we've ever seen, and it was nowhere even close to anyone's wildest dreams, I'm fine with that. I accept that. Because then I still win. You need to understand, I continue onwards to spite the people that specifically say, hey, you're never going to be able to do this, the run ends here. That is what drives me forward. Hypercam time, unfortunately, but at least it doesn't look that bad. It looks like we're maybe recovering a bit. I have to tell you, I really hate to say it. Chat, I hate to say it, but I think it worked. At least a little bit, because the streams have been a lot less explodey recently. And they recover quickly whenever they kind of blip out. I think switching to a Wi-Fi connection worked. I hate to say it, but I really think it did. Could I get my moth scale, please? Or whatever the... Oh, yeah, moth scales. Perfect. Absolutely flawless. A masterpiece. I hate that you're saying it, to be honest, but if it works, it works. Exactly. If it works, it worked. I also hate it. It stresses me out every time I start stream. But if it's working, what am I going to say? Am I just going to turn it off anyway? I don't know. Wi-Fi working better could indicate a dirty or damaged Ethernet port. Well, I purchased an entire PCIe Ethernet slot to be able to make Ethernet work. And it didn't seem like I swapped all of the different ports on my router. I ran all of the different bits I could to make it work, but it just did not. So I don't know. Who knows? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Twitch. Have fun with your ads. Good luck. Prep, touch, prep, touch. Prep, touch. One of these in the groundwork. iFix. Lump of beetle glue obtained. Whoa, it's not time to feed the cats. I already fed them. Boing. Did you kiss the Ethernet goodnight? Maybe it was upset. I've been giving it smooches for a while. It just hates us. It's tragic. Truly tragic. How are you multicasting? I use a thing for OBS. I don't remember what it's called. But there's just a thing that there's a bunch of different options you have for OBS if you want. I think... Yeah, no, I lost it. I have no clue. But yeah, there's a bunch of different things. You could just look up OBS multi-streaming, and there's a few different options for it. Man, why can I not remember? Streaming issues could be how you're casting. Oh no, I swapped around how I was casting a few times to double check on that specifically. And I can assure you... Oh, I don't have the main hand tools for this class. This is gonna suck a little bit. Hold on, I had to pay attention to this craft. Well, never mind, I don't. Perfect. Okay. I tried a bunch of different configurations, and there were days where I tried just streaming on one platform instead without the plugin. And it still had the same issue. And so I'm pretty unfortunately confident that I'm stuck with the stuff. I can't believe our main hand armory is full. Huh. Well, at least I can get rid of my Shire sword now. That'll work. And now we've got our full deep gold left side set. Absolutely fantastic. And technically I could swap on these, but I think I was also going to make the accessories. Did I get enough for the accessories? I did, yes. Okay, I just need to make some mithrite. 1 mithrite, 2 mithrite. Yeah, 2 mithrite. That's all we need, and then we're good to go, and I can make the accessories as well. Crafting. Mithril sand, mithrite sand, which is twin pools, so over here. Okay. It's faster to just teleport to Tailfeather, right? The most powerful gladiator indeed. Look, I mean, this is a pretty sick set. Come on, this looks great. Come on. It's so good. 14 just did something very silly. When you swap jobs, it loaded your equipment in piece by piece on my screen. Oh no, I was loading it in piece by piece on my screen. I was just attaching them one by one. Before you said anything, you want to read your class a bit more carefully? What do you mean? What's the problem? What seems to be the issue? I think it looks pretty good. You're currently Gladiator, not Paladin? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's the class I was getting. Yeah, that's the one we're doing. I'm doing this on Gladiator. This is a challenge run. Don't you know? It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Come on. Come on, me. Goodbye. Taking long enough to come join us on the best tank in 14. Waited so long to see you play Paladin. You know, Paladin has truly been popping off the past few fights. I can't complain. I did not have the highest of hopes for Paladin, but here it is, being a masterpiece. And there's nothing I can do about it. So I've got no fears. It is Mithril, so it is the one over in Sogoli. Fantastic. I was just over in the Sogoli Desert earlier today. And man, do I hate the Sogoli Desert. Ugh. I'm ordering food later, chat. I need you to make a decision for me. What food am I ordering? Am I getting... I could do pizza. I could do Chinese food. I'd have to go pick it up, but I could do Chinese food. It'll be worth it. I could order chicken nuggets. I could order sushi. Spam and egg sandwiches. That does sound very tasty. I'm gonna go for Chinese. I'm seeing a lot of different boiled crawfish, you know? I unfortunately can't agree with the boiled crawfish option because I don't call it crawfish. I call them crayfish because they're crayfish, not crawfish. But a crab boil does sound kind of tasty. I don't know if it would be satisfying. As long as rice is involved, I am kind of craving rice a little bit. Yeah, okay. Yankee, hey, come on, no! You can't do this to me, come on! They're called crawdaddies. No, that's even worse. I'd sooner accept crawfish. Big pork dumplings. I could go for some big pork dumplings.
Why call them crayfish? What is so crazy about the fish?
Have you seen them? Have you ever witnessed a crayfish? You would know the answer to that question. Crayfish is bugs? Yeah, but they're tasty bugs. Thank you for becoming a gamer, Savage Lorelei. Once again, it's very kind of you. It's very kind indeed. Alright. I think I'm gonna probably go with Chinese food. I think that's the thing that you have agreed to the most, chat. What about the craw fathers of the world? No, there's only crawdaddies. It's crayfish, crawfish, or crawdaddy. There is no craw father. Maybe cray father. Was that everything I needed? I feel like it was. Yeah, just the 2 myths, right? I'm forgetting I'm watching Wrath as you're crafting at 14, wondering why you heard someone else crafting when no one else is by me. I'm sorry for being the horrifying ghost behind you, but you know, it's working out. You know, at least you have someone there with you. In spirit. Craw father is the southern dad, Cray father is a priest. I like the lore we've done this. It's good. This is a masterpiece. Crayfish aren't fish, so crawdad is better. It insists upon itself. What does that mean? Does that mean anything? It insists upon itself? What? It insists upon itself. Okay, alright. Isn't that a Family Guy reference? Oh, is it a Family? Okay, I've never watched Family Guy, unfortunately. I mean, maybe fortunately, but maybe unfortunately. I've never watched Family Guy. I wouldn't know. I've never watched it. Them uppity crayfish are gonna be the death of us all. They will be. You watch. They're gonna take a hop, skip, and a jump across the creek. They're gonna dam it up just like the beavers would. But the crayfish dam is made of crayfish. And so anybody that tries to correct the dam will be damned to being grabbed by crayfish and getting slight pinches all over their body. Terrible, terrible fate. Absolutely terrible fate for our poor crayfish. And us. My brain hurts? I'm sorry. I don't really know what's happening either. Man. I'm just trying to craft an Isle Wolf ring of fending, alright? It feels so good to be at the prep touch crafting levels again. It is very nice having preparatory touch. I will say, on the classes where I don't have preparatory touch, it really sucks to not have it. I mean, at least I have groundwork. Should be using this. And then I need a second. I do have preparatory. What the heck? All right, this class's bar is just ruined. That's the only thing. That's what's happening right now. And it makes sense to me. Perfect. That should be our full set of paladin gear. Yes, okay. We now have gotten Paladin up to eye level 385. It's a little worse than the best I can possibly get, but is pretty good if I do say so. Now meld it. You know what? We have to check if I can, but yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I could go for some melds right now. I also like the deer horns. I gotta tell you, the one scene from The Hobbit where the big elf guy comes in and he's riding the elk, and the elk antlers are like massive and they have the fancy jewelry all around him. Oh my god. Oh, that is such an aesthetic, and that is my aesthetic. You forgot to fill an armor slot, the glasses slot? Oh, true. Royal Menageries sinks to eye level 400. Okay, I will believe you. I just want to see with my own two eyes that you are correct. Could meld a crit into you. I'm just gonna meld something I don't care about real quick. First, Piety 6. Attributes. Piety. It did not increase. Okay, no, we cannot meld. Maybe Piety is just capped for this class for the instance. I'll try something else. Let's do skill speed. That's something this class should be able to do. Skill speed did not increase. Okay. It did? 753 is skill speed. No, yeah, you're right. Okay, my mistake. My bad. All right, fine. Yeah, no. It increases the second I hit meld. Gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, let's go get some materia. What does piety even do? It makes you get mana better. And I refuse to explain further. As someone who didn't pay attention the last couple times, do you do the Mog Tomes? Not really. Mog Tomes are particularly annoying to do for solos, but I might do them. It's just not super useful, is all. It's mostly just for cosmetic stuff. There's some Mogstone things that could be really, really good. Like, a while ago, they had the Mog Tome that gave us some armor set from Stormblood while I was still in Heavensward. If I had gotten that, that would have been really nice, but I just didn't really feel like I needed it at the time, so. Combat supplies, materia 1. 560, 420, 290. I can use up to materia 6. Yeah, okay. Hand it over. I've got some melding to do. Would Skalik be an upgrade? It would be an upgrade if I could get it, but unfortunately, so far, I cannot. This time they have an eye level 315 gear set, not useful. Okay, yeah. Might have been very useful before, but I'll have to do... Oh. What? Okay. I'll have to add direct hit onto these. I'm going to probably not... Maybe I want tenacity, actually. What's the... I need to look at subset differences, because now that we're in Stormblood, it's going to be... It's going to be a difficult one to look at. Okay. I am level 70. We are synced to level 70 for that instance. I need... tenacity. So sorry, give me just a second while I do math things. Tenacity, if I'm level 70... My current tenacity is 782. That is exactly at a breakpoint. My damage multiplier at this breakpoint is 1.052, so an extra 5% damage, and my damage mitigation is 0.908, so just about 10% damage reduction. At the absolute maximum, I cannot put tenacity on these two. 1, 2, 3. Three times 67 is 201 tenacity. I'm not going to be able to put that much in, but that will get me to the cap of those. Combat supplies. I need materia 1. Let's look at the tenacities. Tenacity 6. Plus 16 per. 32, 64. $32, 64, 96. Plus 84 minus 59. And then 16, 32, 48. So plus 48, nothing. Plus 48, plus 48, nothing. Plus 48, plus 48. Yeah, okay. 265. If I put absolutely everything into tenacity, I go from 782 to 1047, which is a 15% damage reduction and an 8% damage multiplier. Okay. Is there a guide for all this funny math somewhere you guys would recommend? Yes, Ock Morning. If you ever need, I'm just going to link this for you folks in chat. If you ever care about your substats for any reason whatsoever, if you want to get into like the specifics of why you get to exact stat points, go to Ock Morning. Ock Morning has the breakdown for every single level. You just have to input what level you're looking at the data table for, and then it will tell you the exact amount of tenacity you need for the exact amount of damage multiplication or mitigation, and the same for crit, and the same for most every substat. Pages in this guide at the top left is how you can swap between the different substats. Not sure if piety is for the meme. Yeah, unfortunately, piety does not work for tanks. I wish it did. That would be amazing, but no. Okay, the other option. So what was that? I get a 3% damage increase and a 5% damage reduction increase, right? Plus, I think it's like plus 3.5% damage, and then plus 5. I'm just gonna say a flat 5% reduction. That's what we're talking about if I put literally everything into tenacity. If we're comparing this to crit, my current crit is 855. So I have a 15.9% crit rate. I do about 8% extra damage off of crit currently. So if I'm talking 8% extra damage off of crit currently, I have a 15.9% chance to crit. If I put everything into critical hit instead, so this one I could do, so I'll pop up the calculator again. 48 plus nothing. 134 minus 94 plus 48 plus 48 plus 32 once, twice, and then plus 20 times 2. So I could get 320 critical hit, as far as I know. Right now I'm at 855. So I could get to 1175 crit. Which is an 8% increase in my critical rate. And a 5% increase in my expected damage. That's 8% higher chance at getting crit heals. And just a flat 5% higher damage rate. Compared to an extra 3.5% damage and 5% reduction. Okay, yeah, I think I just have to go with crit. That's just, that blows it out of the water. There's no question. Okay, crit is the main goal then. Good. Well, sorry I'm late. Hello, Mr. Bubbles. You're all good. Okay, good. Tenacity scaling was buffed. Well, the main thing for tenacity scaling is just that damage reduction. That's the only thing I care about, right? Because if we're comparing it to... If I'm putting it between the two of them, of tenacity and crit, crit comes out on top because it gets me more heals. If I'm putting it between direct hit, I don't care about direct hit. Direct hit goes in the garbage because direct hit just does more damage. Tenacity will also give me that more damage and better damage reduction. Direct hit doesn't affect my healing at all. So I don't care about direct hit for survivability, so it's just comparing damage to damage plus reduction. Determination will give me slightly higher heals, so it's kind of more useful. But then again, that gets compared to the damage reduction and extra damage that I deal. So I'm thinking, right now, I'm gonna start by just spamming out crit for everything that I can put crit on. And see where we go from there. So we're heading over to Idleshire for some Chloe trading. The removal of dots and the hyperfocus on the 2-minute burst cycle has been disastrous for speed melding. I mean, yes, but also at the same time, like, there's just... I feel like speed melding has never really been good. For my entire time playing, at least. Crit tenacity, I don't know if I would prioritize it that way, but that I at least have a chance to, you know? Like, I have reason enough to possibly want to. I need my bronzes. This is a lot of bronzes to spend. Wait, what? Wait. They removed... They removed my materia. I can't spend my bronzes on the 6s anymore. It's gone. No, it has nothing to do with my job because I purchased from her when I was doing picked up. This happened since I cleared Susanna. They... What? They removed my materia. They updated her inventory in 7.1. But... You can get them for 100 poetics each in Limsa. Only requirement is seeing one is beating ultimate. Yeah, I know we had the poetic shop option for it, but I just... Man, that sucks. I can't believe they took that out of the shop. If I remember right, I mean, this is the thing that I used the most. One bronze certificate would have been like 16 materia. That was the most important bit. I could just spend one bronze certificate and we'd be fine right now. But... Callus, no spoilers. But thank you. It's not like I could spend them anyway. Alright. It was like 6 materia, but still. Okay. Maybe I am just misremembering. Maybe I didn't get these from... No, but I know I spent the bronzes. I'm sure I did. No, but the clusters that she offers is only the higher level clusters now. We can't get the old ones. Okay. We're at a tombstone shop. Might as well see if there's anything we can buy from here. We can just buy these directly, but that is very expensive. I can only get 20 total. Time to go take a flamethrower to Chloe's stall. Very true. Yeah, very, very true. Think you traded in Foundation? I traded for the materia in Foundation because the Foundation lady let me trade in the clusters. Yeah, I traded the clusters for the materia at the Foundation, but I can't trade poetics at the Foundation. They only accept the clusters. If I can't get the clusters, then I have to get it somewhere else. Okay, she was able to spite you one last time. Yeah, really, this is ridiculous. Could get clusters from A ranks. Oh, thank you, Ken. Yeah, I could also check out Centurio. Hold on. We'll see how much they cost from the Centurio vendors. They aren't cheap, but they're an option. I do have a lot of Centurio seals still. Like 1,600 that I'm basically done spending. Once we enter Shadowbringers, I don't need Centurio seals anymore. At least not for a very, very long time. Oh, man. No, yeah, you're right. That's a little bit more expensive than I thought you were talking about. Okay. Yeah, that's not an option. 4 materia, let's go. Woo. Oh, he's a shockingly cruel child. Yeah, no, she is. She had cracked clusters before November 25th, 2024, so it changed in 7.1. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe they took away my clusters in 7.1, dude. No way. Allied societies might work. I mean, I don't know which one would get me 6s, though. They don't sell materia until Shadowbringers. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm not that desperate for these things, right? I could grind Empyrean potsherds. I have a bunch, I think. I kind of want them for the potions, but I do have a bunch of them. Let me check, actually. Yeah, I have 42. Oh my god. That's a lot more than I thought I had. I have 42 Empyrean potsherds. So, worst case, you know? That's not such a bad idea. They're 6 potsherds a piece? Oh. Okay. But hey, you have options. I mean, yeah. I was kind of thinking it was going to be pretty cool. Like, okay, I have 42, so I could just buy like 20 of them and only use up half my potsherds. No, I can get 5. I think, no, I can get exactly 7 materia for all of my potsherds. Who do you want to rip you off? Your choice is valued as a customer. Yeah, the only option we've got is this. I'm gonna go with the full crit then. I'm just gonna make sure I get exactly as many as I need. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. You're wrong material, that's transmutation, but it's not reliable. I've done transmutation before, and it was hellishly painful to do. I don't think I would want to go back to transmutation ever. It's not get me hate Eureka. We're not actually at the point where we can do Eureka yet. I can't do Eureka until after we beat this quest. But then, yeah, Eureka could be a good source for the lower level materia. At least it gives us a shot at it a little bit. You can get cracked clusters from Uznair. Oh wow! Wow! Oh wow! Very common from lockboxes. Yeah, that would be my big one, is just from the lockboxes, but... Eureka? Eureka. How are you going to solo Eureka? Wait for like 4 a.m.? Basically. That would pretty much be the only option. That and on the Oceanic server. I would like if this went in, please. Alright. I don't know why I have so much determination. But I have them, so I'm going to slot them in. Posture is Yao. Oh, yes, true. Eureka. I can't believe it. What? All this melding, you're gonna murder Shinryu? I could only hope. I don't know if I have that level of confidence, but I would like to hope. Okay, let's look at current breakpoint, just to see if anything's worth trying to overmeld. My critical hit is 1031. I need 4 more crits. If I could get 9 more crits, then actually 14 gets me 3 more breakpoints. So if I could meld a single, if I could overmelt a single one of these, that would be enough. It's 3 breakpoints. That is a huge boon. But it's a very low chance. We're just gonna have to hope that I have enough money to get it. Come on. What actually is the plan, or are we just gearing up to gear up? We're gearing up so that I can hopefully take on Shinryu. I need extra damage to take down Tail more consistently. Come on, man. This really hurts. Please. Just please. Okay, fine. Man. One more try is all I can afford. Please. All right. So from this breakpoint, 1031, 1044 is the third breakpoint. I will be 1 crit off if I get both of these in. Alright, we lost both of them. Thank you very much. Perfect. Let's look at determination. Level 70 determination. I have 799. It's just not worth doing any determination, honestly. It really just makes such a minuscule difference. Okay, you know what? Work. Please. Okay. Finally. And now I've got 2 left, and I'm going to waste both of them on this. Oh! I got... Okay. Huge. You know what? That's worth it, actually. Because that gets us... That's 7 extra breakpoints. So now we are, instead of being at 19.8% crit rate, we are at 20.5, right? Yeah, 20.5% crit rate. 55.5% damage bonus, and an expected damage of 1.113775 compared to 110925. Or no, 110850. Okay, so yeah, that's good. That's good. Definitely worth it. Definitely kind of worthwhile, actually, even with all of that suffering. Another hit, the woman asked cheerily as Solo cried into his hands. We at least got a decent amount of stuff. We got the things I was hoping to get. Man, okay, that's as far as the set can go, I guess. Now we just need more food. Shakshuka requires Gagana eggs. I'm gonna get a few Gagana eggs, I think, like 3 or 4. And then we'll go from there, see how many of these I end up crafting today. Can't wait for this gear to be immediately outmatched when you beat Shinryu, right? Isn't that gonna be so great? Is this the same vibe as grid optimization in GBF? I don't even know what that means, but that sounds like I'm being attacked. Now do that 36 more times so you're fully overmelded. You know what? Now that you say it? No, thank you. Alrighty. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if my Chinese food place is even open. Potentially cursed thought for everyone to ponder. Is Zeno Shinryu spawn eggs that hatch into dragon-shaped eggs? Does that mean he could make a brood a la Great Worms? No. Okay, lore time. Hold on. This is like one of the only bits of 14 lore that I actually know. So, the Great Worms that you're talking about Nidhogg, you're talking about Midgard Stormer. Midgard Stormer is not sundered. We are sundered. So, as a sundered Shinryu in Xenos, he would not be able to make a brood in the same way that Midgard Stormer did. That didn't spell it in actual life. The 385 is so strong, the 400 poetic here isn't worth the poetic grind for the upgrade. Really? That'd be kind of... We shall see. I might end up getting it anyway. Or I might go for the 405 gear. But we shall see. Why isn't Warrior wearing the new gear? You know what? That's a good question. Garuda had the 2 summons. I think the eggs are more like that. Yeah, I believe you are correct. Using the aether of an unsundered being to become a dragon, so Shinryu might be unsundered. No, Shinryu is a primal, so Shinryu is different. Shinryu isn't an actual worm. Shinryu is a primal in the shape of a worm. So Shinryu is like, basically, if you could imagine, like the equivalent to Garuda, we would not call Garuda an unsundered. Garuda is like a primal made by the sundered, basically, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's just, he cannot be as powerful as one of the actual first brood, because the first brood are legitimately unsundered, and Shinryu is just an image made from the sundered, basically. If Squeenix ever gives us a new hook bill, would you consider updating Bill's appearance? Oh, absolutely. Of course. Shinryu isn't real, Solo's just gone crazy. I knew it would happen eventually. I always knew it would come to this. Hey, wait a second. Forgot about Shinryu being a primal. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. I also forget about Shinryu being a primal, but yeah. It's a weird one. The keybinds are special. You mean my keybinds? My keybinds are fantastic. You're right, they are special. They're perfect. I created them myself. Shinryu is like Bahamut, both primals and both stronger than the first brood, owing to not being flesh and blood. Whoa. Oh, excuse me. Where's Scribe when we need him? Scribe, wake up. Come back. We need you. Come back to me. Question is, if Omega isn't sundered, doesn't that mean it could theoretically make a ton of mini Omegas? Omega Mart? I mean, yeah, but also Omega is a robot, so you don't, like... She basically would only be able to do what is within her programming, right? He's not like some all-powerful, non-existent living creature. She is Omega. She's just a big robot. She's a smart robot, but he's a very limited robot because he's a robot, you know? Don't know for sure that all the other stars have the same aesthetic density as the unsigned. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, I guess. I'm assuming it was etheric and you got autocorrect, but yeah. What if their programming involves making a 1/50th scale reproductions for $25.99? Oh yeah, absolutely, no question. We'd have so many Omegas. I have 5 Gigana eggs now. I will take that. Thank you very much. I'm going to Ralger's Reach. I require more pork. It's a self-programming and evolving robot. That's the scary part. I see. So yes, Omega could theoretically then make many little robots. Omega's lore accurate fluid pronouns, but I mean it is lore accurate, wouldn't you say? I mean, I think it's lore accurate. Like I feel like calling them a they is not correctly insinuating the creature that Omega is. I don't really need any of the crafting ones, unfortunate. I was hoping there might be secretly some epic gamer stuff in there that I could have used, but no. Okay. Push your pork. I need 4 of these, please. And then, what else is holding us back from crafting all of this? Dragon peppers and time. Okay. Dragon peppers is an easy. Omega's too powerful to be a day. I don't know if I would say too powerful, but yeah. Just joined. What's Wrath doing? We're upgrading our gear and preparing ourselves for Shinryu. Omega uses no pronouns. Omega shall always be referred to as Omega and nothing else. You know what? I think you might be right. I feel like that's correct. Omega is quite literally composed of gender fluid. It's been right under our nose the whole time. The gender fluid was Omega. Oh. Absolutely beautiful. Truly beautiful. Is that enough? Was that enough of the thing I needed? Probably. I got a lot just then. Yeah, 12 is more than enough. And then it's just the time from the lower paths. Do you finish what you reach Endwalker or finish Endwalker? Finish Endwalker. I'm not decided on if that means finishing 6.0 or finishing 6.55, but it's one of those two, and I will figure it out when we get there. Botanist, please, for my time. I need to go over this way. Actually, it's a bit further away. Yeah, these ones. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now we're just set to go. Just gotta cook up my shakshuka now. The longer stream goes on, the more I'm feeling like maybe I don't want to put clothes on and go outside. Like, I don't want to have to put on proper outdoor clothing and go pick up Chinese food. I want food that can be delivered to my household. Maybe I'll do chicken wings. Maybe I'll just get some wings. That could be nice from the Korean wing place. That could be tasty. Think about the rice. I kind of like the idea of it. But it's so far away. Korean wing place? That sounds amazing. It is amazing, except that it has progressively, in the past few times that I've ordered from there, been getting slightly worse. Which I do not appreciate. It's like a chain place. I don't know how many of them there are, but I know there's a bunch. And they used to have the most delicious beef dumplings in all of history, and then they changed them, and now they're just kind of eh. And I'm very angry. Bone in or boneless? Bone in. I'm a bone in kind of guy. 15 shakshuka. I think that should be enough. That's 7.5 hours worth of food. Should be fine. Sits in silent rage. It has to be bone in. We love bone in this household. All right, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm kind of feeling like doing some wings. I do like the sound of wings right about now. I like the Chinese food too, but I think I'm gonna end up getting wings. I could get Chinese food another day. I'm spiraling down the I need to spend money on food again because it sounds very tasty hole. Please send help. I am Have you ever thought about that basically boiled down to its bare essentials? You are playing advanced cookie clicker. Yeah, I think about that a lot, honestly. But for Final Fantasy XIV, I can't really connect to an advanced cookie clicker. I think I would more accurately associate Final Fantasy XIV with a very advanced text-based adventure game. And then I would associate Cookie Clicker to any kind of like tycoon game or something where you're just sitting around and making money and increasing your stuff and getting more things and the like. So like that trading card game everybody played for like a week. That's Cookie Clicker. Yeah, no question. Absolutely. Price is affordable, has a wide range of dishes, and is very tasty. Good. This is the end of my argument. It is very tasty. It is. Is Monster Hunter Cookie Clicker? Yeah, I think I would say Monster Hunter is closer to a Cookie Clicker because you have to repetitively do things until you receive the thing that you hit a certain breakpoint when you get all of the stuff from doing those things repetitively, and then you get the better thing so you can do the next better grind for the better thing that's better than the better thing. So it is Cookie Clicker. You're talking about solo only challenge, but that's a fair assessment too. No, yeah, okay. I think you're probably right, yeah. That sounds pretty correct. What did you level Paladin? I thought you were a warrior. I am a many things. I have many different classes. This is one added to the list now. I gotta tell you, this armor set is the best we've ever had our tanks looking, I think. This is gorgeous. It's so nice. Come on. That's incredible. Truly fantastic. Yeah, if you didn't see it, you should go and check out the new video command. Whoa, wow. Anyway, all right, it was good to see everybody. I think I'm going to get the heck out of here. I think I have decided that I am too hungry, and so it is time to go. So just so we're all aware, this Sunday is Solo's 2-year anniversary. Can you remove the helmet? Sure. You can remove the helmet. Solo's 2-year anniversary is this Sunday. As of February 23rd, 2025, I have been playing Solo only for 2 years straight. Non-stop. And on Sunday, I am going to be clearing Stormblood to the best of my ability, given we may be absolutely obliterated instead. But we shall see. Oh, hello, tiny creature. I don't even know what the heck you are. Anyway. Sunday. I shall see you on Sunday for the end of Stormblood 4.0. And then there's just 3 things left before we get the heck out of here. And we're in Shadowbringers. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I will see you then. It was good to see you, everybody. Are we raiding someone today? Is there anyone to raid today? We could raid the Grinding Gears guys. We could raid Denmo. Those sound like fun options. How about we raid the Grinding Gears guys? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, it was good to see you, everybody. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. If you have not done Dawn Trail, I would suggest not joining the raid because they're doing a little bit of spoilers. But it was great to see you. I hope you have a fantastic time. And I will see you on Sunday. Farewell, gamers. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Here is the raid button. And a goodbye. I did not I forgot it was going to take 20 seconds to log. Goodbye. 6 more seconds to log out. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Have fun. Have a good day. Have a